Hi, I'm standing in Richmond Road in Jericho, and this is a short on the spur of the moment video which I'm making just before I saw this beautiful arrangement of leaves and berries. And although it's Oxfordshire Art Week, or Oxford Art Week this week, this is not an art installation, it's just the way some things have grown in somebody's garden. But I like it because it ties up with things that I've said in other videos recently. So let's just have a look at the arrangement. There's actually a lot of colour variation. But these are the most striking, these brilliantly coloured red leaves. And for reference, this is just up from the synagogue on the left in Jericho, with the entrance to Worcester College at the bottom, just beyond the bend. And that's Walton Street up there. And this is interesting because I featured rather similar arrangements in recent videos. One commenter told me that some of these are plants called Photinia. There were several plants round not very far from here. In fact, I think one lot was just down the road beyond the corner, and I think I videoed one or two others in Westminster Way in Botley. And what you have there is shrubs with smooth, long but rounded leaves. Most of them are a glossy green, but the young ones are a brilliant red, and that is very striking. And after I'd videoed one or two of these, somebody commented to say that the plants are called Photinia, which apparently comes from the Greek word photinos, meaning shiny. And there's a particular variety called red robin, which is a popular garden plant. So that was Photinia. And then when I was doing the video in the Old Marston meadow just off the drive that goes to the Victoria Arms pub, I saw a different plant that had reddish young leaves and green old ones, and I took a very brief shot of that. And I'll include these just after this commentary in the video. But I just wanted to show you this. Right, I'm going to end with the two other shots. See you next time. Now that's interesting. I did several spring walk videos in which I looked at leaves and buds, and one of the things I noticed was a plant that has smooth glossy leaves, and the older growth is green, and then you get very red growth, intensely red growth in the first few leaves before that. I pointed this out 2 or 3 times, and a commenter wrote back, and actually I must thank them because I think I forgot to, saying that this is a plant called Photinia. I think that's the genus, which means there are several different species, Photinia, and it's a popular garden plant apparently, and there are different theories about why the new growth is red, possibly to protect from the sun, possibly to scare off things that might otherwise eat it. And this is, well, it's not as noticeably red as Photinia, but it's certainly not pure green. The leaves are quite different though, so I'm not saying that this is related to Photinia. It just seems to do the same sort of thing. This is in somebody's front garden, just before the little road that slopes down, and I've always admired the way that you get both the intense green of the leaves and these reds. And the reds look very much like new growth.